Alright guys, so to start this quest we are going to speak to Elias White. He is in the pub, which is to the northeast of Varrock, the one that is next to the lumberyard and very close to the wilderness ditch. Now once you've spoken to Elias, just blast through all of this quest dialogue and he's actually going to become your follower and just start following you. As soon as he does, head outside and search this bush, or inspect the bush, and you will see some zombie footprints. Go ahead to this rock that you can see me at and search again, and you'll see some more zombie footprints. Go ahead and follow the same way I am going. You will come to another plant, go and inspect it, and it will fork into multiple paths. You are going to go to the left, as you can see me doing here. Just go ahead and follow this path until you get to this dead looking bush over here. Go ahead and inspect that one to reveal, yet again, some more zombie footprints. You're going to go ahead at this point and go left, the same way that I'm going, past the Abyssal Rift area as if you're going towards Canifis. Search this bush on the ground here next to this little path, and then if you see where the footprints are leading out, you will see that there is a trapdoor that you can go down. So we are going to go ahead and go to this trapdoor, enter into the cave, and you'll see a balcony that you can go ahead and look over, and this will instigate a little cutscene for you. Once the cutscene's over, go ahead and speak to Elias, and then once you've spoken to him, just go to a bank, go back to Varrock, and go and get some basic melee gear, and go back to the trapdoor. And what you are going to do is enter the trapdoor, go into the cave, and you will find these armoured zombies. You will also see some bottles on the floor. You are going to pick up 6 of these bottles and just start slapping the shit out of these zombies. So you're going to kill 6 of them, and when they die, there's going to be a weird red smoke cloud on the floor. You can actually collect the smoke into the bottles, so you need 6 of these. So go ahead and just kill 6 of these zombies, just blast through it very quickly, fill up 6 of these vials, and as soon as you have filled up these 6 vials, you will be able to enter the door that you can see just in front of you, or this little gate. So let's just go ahead and collect what we need to collect. Bit of overkill in terms of the gear I've brought with me. They're really not very strong. You don't really need to kill much stuff in this quest at all. I think that's pretty much the bulk of everything you need to kill. You're going to go through and it's going to start another cutscene where you're going to talk to a Rav. He's going to tell you that his mind has been taken over. He's going to tell you about the shield. We really don't care. We just want to get our quest capes back, let's be completely honest. Once this is all done, you are going to go ahead and run north and continue into the depths of this little chasm, and you will find another balcony like we had before where you can look over it and it will start another cutscene. So go through this next door, just keep going deeper and deeper into this cave until eventually you get to this balcony you can see here. I just ran past it, just go back. This is the balcony, look over it and you will see an army of zombies with another little cutscene with people whose names I absolutely cannot pronounce. Go ahead and just blast through this, and then once you're done, go to Varrock, and Elias will be waiting for you in the Varrock castle. He'll take you upstairs and you'll speak to Captain Rovin, and you'll basically tell him that I can stop these zombies, that I just need to sort out this shield of a Rav, and he will direct you towards Ice Mountain where you can go and speak to these dwarves. So the best way to get to Ice Mountain, or a quick way anyway, is to teleport to the monastery if you have a combat bracelet or if you have a player-owned house with a jewelry box. Go to the monastery, go round Ice Mountain, go underneath, and you'll come into this lovely area here. We visited here in a couple of quests before. Just go ahead and run forward and speak to, what is his name? His name is Romano. Speak to him and he will tell you that you need to get this special ore to put into this furnace so that we can then sort out the shield. I don't know, I'm just blasting through it to be perfectly honest with you. So go ahead and just go through all of these dialogue options. Just make sure you speak to him about everything. Just go ahead, blast through the dialogue options, and you're all good. You don't need any help on how to use the furnace. It's really, really simple. Once you've spoken to him, go east, go to a bank and grab a pickaxe. And once you've got a pickaxe, go all the way west to this mining area and start mining these ores until eventually you get this like purple deposit thing. Once you've got the purple suppository, all you need to do is then go all the way to the east into the Golem Workshop. And once you get to the Golem Workshop, you will find these like crumbled golems on the floor with the chaos symbol on them. Go ahead and wake one of them up. They're really, really weak. And then kill it, and it will basically drop this chaos core. So pick up the Chaos Core, and then what you're going to do is use the Chaos Core with your purple bum suppository, and it will turn it into a yellow bum suppository. So once you've got your yellow bum suppository, go and stick it in the furnace. We'll play some cutscene where Arav will basically tell you that you need to put the blood of a descendant of something or other onto your stupid shield, so that you can then go and get rid of all the stupid zombies that are basically about to take over Varrock. So go ahead and talk to him, go through the dialogue. This man will pop up whose name I can't pronounce and tell you that you're already too late. We've heard this before in every RuneScape quest, to be honest. The dwarf guy will ask you how it all went. I'm sure it went absolutely fine. So you're going to speak to him, go back to Varrock, and this time it's going to be all spooky, and Varrock's basically fucked, and there's zombies everywhere, and you need to sort out said zombies. Go upstairs and find Captain Robin again and tell him not to shit his pants, and that you know how to sort it out, and that you need to basically get the blood of some people onto this shield. He'll tell you to speak to Reldo. Go downstairs and speak to Reldo. Once you've spoken to Reldo, in the corner of the room is basically a little pedestal with a book on it. You can probably see it right now while I'm talking and while you're reading this unnecessary dialogue. Go ahead and look at this. And then on the floor, next to this Varrock consensus, once you've read all of this and skipped through all of the pages, there are some scrolls on the floor that you can pick up. So just close this, go ahead and pick up these scrolls over here, search scrolls, and then once you've searched the scrolls, you pick them up, just go ahead and read them, and it will tell you a list of elders of Varrock, and you'll see the names of these various different people in here. Cool. We're now going to have to speak to all of these people, so let's just, in no particular order, let's go ahead and speak to these people. So, first of all, we are going to go and speak to, I believe, surprise him. Surprise him. Go speak to him, he's in Varrock Castle, and it won't do anything. And then go speak to the king, and you'll try and stick the shield up his bum, and it won't do anything. Then you're going to speak to Romeo, and it won't do anything because he's still completely useless, so that's not going to do anything either. So, now you're going to speak to Horvik, and you're going to basically do the same thing, and nothing's going to happen. So then you're going to speak to the curator in the museum, and guess what? Nothing is really going to happen. You're then going to go and speak to this dude in the funky clothes who's next to King Rold, and he will give you the name of somebody else. This guy is in the market area of Varrock. He came here during the Shield of Arav quest. Speak to him. He's got a Chad Champions cape on, and you will basically speak to him, and he will go Ultra Instinct, and lightning will come out of him, and then he'll show up at Varrock Castle, and he will fire his Wonder Waffer and kill every single zombie in basically one go. And then all the zombies are gone, and everyone's happy and dancing, and apparently the threat was really not too big of a deal. And then once this is done and everybody is safe, you will be taken upstairs to speak to Captain Robin again. And once you speak to Captain Robin, the quest is basically over. So that's it. It's a really easy quest. I've just blasted through it. I don't normally do quest guides. It's effort, it's long, but hopefully you can follow this well enough to just get through the quest. It's really, really easy. Don't do many quest guides because I'm not Slayer Music. By the way, if you're not following Slayer Music, you should absolutely follow him. So anyway, once you're back up here and you've gone through your boring cutscene, you'll speak to Captain Robin. Once you've spoken to Captain Robin, your quest will be over and you'll get your reward and you'll be done. And now you can go and get your quest cape back. Now that the quest is over, the only thing left to do is to go back to the Armoured Zombies and go and get yourself the zombie axe. I know people like King Condor have got it in about 30 kills. It took me over 900 kills, but there's one for the collection log. See you next time.